Whether or not you believe in God, there is no doubt. Prophets from the past such as David, Moses, Noah, and others organized and lifted their people from the dust to follow a single message. Most recently, after the time of Jesus, the world was a better place. People had returned from the accolades of idol worship, oppression, and lack of devotion to the notion that there was only one deity. From a place where in their character and minds they were lost, only to bind to the thought that there's only one God, but that didn't last long. Over time, as it happened with previous prophets, the people were led astray. Greed, power, a hunger for more took hold over the same people who had sworn to abolish these things in the first place. Starvation, usury, and gambling all began to increase at a rapid pace. The people knew in the back of their minds the commitment they had made, but you see, humans are easily corrupted, and the world descended back into darkness. And that's when great empires rose. The Romans and Persians held sway over most of the world and founded themselves upon war and blood. One to the west and one to the east, the Arabs who lived in the middle realized this was a time to establish themselves. Not only as a region, but a major player on the biggest stage of the world's trade, and it still remains so to this day and age. The capital of this movement was Mecca. A smaller city where idolatry was used as a tool to bring in the masses of people from other areas of the Atlas, a place where slavery was prominent and equality was nowhere to be found. In Mecca, religion and way of life for a person was that of their forefathers. If your father was rich, you were rich. If your parents worshipped a stone fabrication, you too would follow suit, and so on. But among all the clutter of indecency and inequality were a few people who rose above the storm. The proclaimed seekers of truth, who would bow to no thing that could be fabricated while sitting on a stool. These people were publicly harassed and frowned down upon for opposing their ancestors. To them, it seemed as if they were at war with the world and all hope was truly lost. Until the year 570 AD, something happened. The birth of a baby boy who would grow up to change the course of history.